Good morning, Aquarius. Happy Wednesday. It is October 22nd. I'm Kat. This is Tarot with Kat. I am here every Wednesday morning doing tarot readings for all the air and water signs, and on Monday mornings I do readings for all the fire and earth signs. So welcome. This is going to be the weekly reading for Aquarius for the week of October 22nd through the 29th. So with the astrology, which I always start, especially when I'm doing a general reading like this, because it's so linked to the energies of the planets and the astrology that's happening, the tarot is. So a lot of strong pulls and changes, things happening over the last weeks and months, astrologically speaking. And so right now for all of the air signs are working right now on rebalancing relationships and also reframing their ideas, their thoughts, and what they used to think or still think, and doing all that. And as for you, Aquarius, creative Aquarius, you are going to be called to innovate your emotional landscape. You might have like sudden insight or unexpected message that might shift your perspective right now, is what's happening with you with the planets. Use this week to align your ideals with your heart, especially in creative or collaborative projects this week. Okay, Aquarius? All right, let's see what the tarot has to say for you this week, Aquarius. This is the reading for Aquarius for the week of October 22nd through the 29th. Okay. And I am using here this Centennial Smithwaite deck. We finally added the artist name to the deck. Her name, Pamela Coleman Smith. She liked to go by Pixie. This has bonus artwork that so far has popped out almost every reading we've had. But if you click the description in the video below, if you click more and open it up, there's actually quite a bit. There you are. Quite a bit of information in there, a rundown of this reading, links to the decks I use. For a lot of my family and friends that enjoy it, I've started adding biblical parallels for all my tarot readings in the description below. As well as if you really love this reading and you want to help me out and support the channel by buying me a cup of coffee, there's a link in there for that as well. So check that out. You are coming up, Aquarius, as a King of Swords this week. Okay, you are being crossed as your challenge obstacle awareness, but as with this Pentacles, this Seven of Pentacles situation. You have down here in your, I said every reading Pixie has popped out. So this is more of Pixie's artwork. It is a bonus card from her. It's lovers with fish flying creativity. So you've got that in your subconscious tool shed. And you've also got this Page of Pentacles down here. Stepping out of your immediate past is this beautiful Six of Cups in the immediate past. And then you've got, we'll put our little heart right there. And then you've got, it crowning you is your Three of Pentacles in the crown. Okay. Then you've got, going into your immediate future, Aquarius, a Knight of Wands. Okay, nice. You are going to be feeling in your environment this Queen of Pentacles. Lots of Pentacles going. I mean, you got some Cups and Wands here, but everything else is coming up Pentacles. You're going to be feeling Queen of Pentacles energy in your environment this week, Aquarius. Your environment itself is going to give you a Seven of Cups. Your hopes and fears sector has this Hanged Man, looking at things from a new perspective. And your final outcome, you've got Swords. You got this Page of Swords here. A page down here. All right. Before we get more into this spread, I think we'll keep this here and we'll put my elephant here. I prefer that. I like to pull a confirmation card. This final card will usually give us further clarification of this reading. Now I say usually because for this week, almost every single reading, it's been a confirmation card. It's been a clear-cut confirmation. It's been the same one of these showing up again every single reading. Almost. I think the last reading it was close to confirmation. It was pretty confirming. There's our card for this reading right now, Aquarius. We're going to keep this hidden until the end of the reading. Listen to your intuition and see if this is ringing true, and if at any point you're like, I think I know what that card is. Drop that down in the comments below. All right, Aquarius, you this week are coming up as a King of Swords. So remember that our tarot is genderless. So just because it's a king and you're a woman listening, or vice versa, it just means King of Swords energy. So swords are all about thoughts, reasoning, logic, words, communication, higher education. So, and the king is like it sounds. He's a king. He's in control. He's in charge. He is structure. He's in terms of reason and logic and all that stuff, he's in command of his communication. And so you're feeling very solid in the realm of reasoning and communication this week. You're being crossed this week as an awareness or a challenge by this Seven of Pentacles. So you've been plugging away at your, and Pentacles generally relate to your job, at your financial well-being, your investments, all your material earthly goods. Coins are earth. So all your earthly comforts, okay? Also health and wealth. So he's got his Seven Pentacles. He's got his harvest. It's pretty good. He's like, okay, this is good, but okay, now how do I increase it? How do I make it more? Now how do I multiply it? And so that is your challenge right now, this week, is how to multiply that abundance that you want. So you're coming out down here in your subconscious tool chest, you got two cards. You got a bonus card from Pixie, which is creativity and love, down here in your subconscious. So you're full of love and creativity. But you've also got this Page of Pentacles, who's got this, pages are youthful. They're also apprentices. So this apprentice card, I think, is you. You're starting out and you're apprenticing in something, because we also have the apprenticeship card up here. A page is sort of like an apprentice, and the Three of Pentacles is the apprenticeship card as well. So stepping out of your immediate past, or the first part of October to mid-October, you have this beautiful Six of Cups card, which is reunions, family love, reconnecting with old friends. Now this has been happening in October. What happened with the planets, it's been bringing back a lot of old relationships and old friendships, and you get this call out of nowhere, somebody you haven't heard from in forever. This could be that. It's reunions. It's also family get-togethers, familial love, like mother to child, grandparent to child. So maybe you experienced something recently where you got together with a grandparent, or maybe a grandparent, maybe a grandparent passed away or something, and you've had a memorial or something along those lines in the recent past. Up here crowning you is this Three of Pentacles card, the card of apprenticeship. So training. So I'm feeling like you want to grow more where you're at, your finances and things. You're crossed by that challenge. And so in your crown, in your ideal, you need to be the apprentice more. You need to learn more. There's more that you need. Maybe, okay, for example, maybe you're taking your stuff online, and there's this steep learning curve of all this tech end, all the computer and AI end that you're learning now, and that you've got to go back and do. That's what's crowning you, Aquarius. Stepping into your immediate future after the 27th, so approaching Halloween, is this Knight of Wands rushing in. And this could be somebody in your life. This could be an actual person. Wands are fire. So Aries, Leo, Sag could be. And it doesn't have to be a man. It could be a boy, man or woman who's somebody who rushes in with really passionate, really gung-ho about new ideas, new projects. Somebody rushing in like that in the very near future after the 27th. So you in your environment are feeling like you're feeling like the Queen of Pentacles this week in your environment. Even though you got the King of Swords with this communication and reason and logic, you're feeling the Queen of Pentacles. You're nurturing your finances. This, whatever this apprentice thing is, you feel like, and queens are the kind of the mothers of the court cards. So you're nurturing that part of your self, your financial self that's learning how to be such a good provider. Your environment itself is giving you an 8 of Cups, which is the card of having the strength. 8s are strengths to walk away from stuff that you used to really get enjoyment from. And I think that comes from your examining that you're doing this week of things. And like I said, you're aligning your ideals with your heart, and you're doing that. And so in your environment, you're going to be walking away from things that you used to they used to bring you joy, and now they don't. And that happens when our goals change, when we attain things and our goals change and our lives change and we change. That happens. So here in your hopes and fears section is this Hanged Man. So this is the major arcana that has to do with looking at things from a different perspective, looking at things from a different point of view. And I said it's your time to innovate your emotional landscape right now. Look at things differently, like innovate, to change, shift your perspective. Hidden insights. You're going to get some unexpected thing coming your way. You're going to have to shift your perspective. And I think for you, Libra, it's a fear of yours having to, because this is your hopes and fears sector. So I think it's more of a fear that Hanged Man. But don't be afraid of the Hanged Man. It's very comfortable. He's not uncomfortable there. He's not entrapped. He's only got one leg hanging. He's smiling. He's got a halo. He's enjoying considering things from a different perspective. Don't be afraid to do that. Don't be afraid to do that. And then up here in the final outcome is this Page of Swords. So somebody, again, coming in with being able to communicate ideas and thoughts and reasons. And so this is a final outcome, some Page of Swords. Maybe a message, maybe a page coming in with some new idea for you as you're going through your Hanged Man and walking away from things that used to mean a lot. Maybe a page coming in with a new idea or concept, perhaps. So I wonder if this hidden card will be more clear, if it'll be further clarification. Like I would love further clarification on that Page of Swords. But it might be like it's been every other time, a confirmation card. So just a repeat of one of these. So let's see. It is the King of Cups. So you're the King of Swords and you've got King of Cups. And you've got a Page of Swords up there. I think that's telling you to listen to both your head and your heart. Be sure to listen to your logic, but also follow your intuition and listen to your heart as well. Okay? Be both the King of Cups and the King of Swords is what that's telling you, Aquarius. So thank you for being here with me on Tarot with Kat. I hope to see you back next week. Do hit, I never remember which is which. Oh, drives me nuts. I think the Lotus Blossom is going to be over there. I've probably got it all backward. The Lotus Blossom to subscribe. Also check out the video of mine on the scariest cards in the tarot. I had a lot of fun making it, and I promise you will learn something you didn't know about the tarot before.